Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurafati Ismahani binti Ahmad Idris and my metric number is 221302403. Now I will show you how to set up the AWS Cloud Resource Monitoring and Storage System only integrate AWS services. I will use AWS Academic Learner Lab and there will be some problem that we could encounter while doing this. It's because it has so many restricted permissions on this learner lab. I use this learner lab only for study and learn how this AWS console, AWS Amazon is functions. So first we will start to create a custom VPC here. And before we start to create the VPC here, first verify the region first. Here I will choose the state as N Virginia. Okay, after you verify the states, you can start to create a VPC here and choose this VPC only and name the VPC here. I will assign the name as my resort like this. And this the other default setting, and I choose 10.0.0.0/16, and then you just click create privacy, and we get like this. Then after we done create a VPC, we will create a subnet, which is for public and private subnet. First, we click this create subnet and click this and choose our VPC that we create just now. And here, I will got subnet name. I choose my public like this, my public subnet. And the availability zone, I choose first one, US 1A. And the subnet for IPv4, I will got as 10.0.0. I'm sorry, 10.0.0.5.0/24. And then this one is default, and you can just click this button add new subnet to add another subnet. You don't need to create first and create another one, like you don't need to separate it just in one go. So here I will take as my private subnet, and this one I will choose the same one as public, and the IPv4 I will got this, and the other one is default. So click this create subnet. After we done create it, we got like this. We have available, and you can see all the information here. We done to create subnet, we need to create an internet gateway. So we go to this panel and click internet gateway. And now you click create internet gateways and assign the name for our internet gateway. So I will assign like this. IGW. IGW is stand for internet gateway. Then we click this internet gateway to create. So we got this like this, and then we need to go to this here. After we create the internet gateway, we can just here or you can just click here, but I will choose here. So click attach to VPC, and you can click the VPC that we create just now for this system, and then click the attach internet gateway. Then we got the state is attached. After that, we need to create and update route table for public subnet. So here we go to route table, and we need to click this route table, click here, and assign the name, which is my public RTB. RTB stands for route table, and the VPC we choose like the other, like the we create just now, like always, because we need to make it one VPC only. Then we create here. We need to routes here and click this edit route. We need to add new route with the destination 0000. that engage with internet gateways. So this is our internet gateways. Click here, and this is our internet gateways that we create just now. And we will create save change. So that's all. Next, we will launch a EC2 instance. So we search it as EC2 and pick the first one that pop up here, like this one. Then after we here, we need to choose EC2 launch instance. We assign the names. Assign the names as myRest public. myRest public web server. And then the others is just a default setting. Don't need to change. And for the key pair name here, we can just proceed with the existing key pair or create a new key pair. If you want to create a new key pair here, you can always just put any name. For me, I use just put it as cloud resource. Create key pair. For this network setting, we need to click this edit. The VPC which is the my resource that we create just now, and this stay with public subnet. And auto assign we need to enable. And for security group, we choose the create security group and we create our stuff, which I will put as my resource SG. SG stands for security group. So this one is also the same. So for inbound security group rules, for public subnet, we have we have two types that we need to add here. So the first one is SSH and the range is 22. The source type we need to put here is from my IP, and we got the IP address here, and then we need to click add security group role, and the type is HTTP. In the port range is 80, and the source type is anywhere. That's all for our security group for in public instance. Then the others just stay with the default setting, and then we just click this launch instance. This is why we launch instance. We need to create two instances, which is first one is public instance and the second one is private instance. So here we already started. Let's go to the first site and click another one, launch instance. The setting is the same as the before, only the name and the public is changed. Just like before, we just let it as a default setting. And for key pair name, we can just choose the we just created just now cloud resource. And the network setting, you need to click the edit and change the VPC. And also this one you need to take my public subnet. And the auto assign is enabled. And we need to create another security group. Which is I will create another here. My resource 2 SG. Like this. And the inbound security rule is only for SSH, which is for the public instance. So the source the source type is custom, which is you can just say that it's only allow the SSH from the public instance. That's why we choose this one. And then we can just click the launch instance. As before that, just like before, just let the default setting here. And then we click the launch instance. After we successfully create two EC2 instance, which is public instance and private EC2 instance, we can see here, see like this, we need to refresh the site for instance and we can get this one, these two. Okay, after we successfully get this instance in running state and the status check is 2/2 check passes. This one is take a little bit of time to initialize the status check. So after this, after we got this in 2/2 check passes, we need to go to the S3 bucket. We need to set up Amazon S3 bucket as our storage. So this like before, just take the first one that pop up here. After we got into the S3 console, we need to create bucket, which is here. And before that, we need to verify the region is the same as VPC, as our VPC that we just created just now. We need to we need to choose a bucket type as general purpose. And for the bucket name, so I will just choose like this, 142403 S3 bucket. You just need to create bucket. So done. After we done create S3 bucket, we can go to set up our CloudWatch monitoring. So just like before, just click the first one that pop up here. The first one, we need to go to the alarm here. Just click the all alarm. And we need to create an alarm. After we create alarm, we need to select metric. And we need to choose EC2 instance here. And then click per instance metric. And then we just need to find and choose our CPU utilization. Like here, this one. So just click here. And then we can go to select metric here. Just click the select metric. So the condition threshold type we choose static and whenever the CPU utilization is define the alarm condition. Okay, this part we need to choose greater than threshold. And the threshold value is 80% only. Okay, sorry, we go to the next step. For this notification setting, I will choose either SNS topic or create a new topic. If I create a new topic, I can say I can create the new topic. So for the default one is I change it. I change the name into anything I want, which is like 142403 here, CloudWatch alarm topic. And the email endpoints that will receive the notification is I will choose my student email as it's more easier. Like this. Then we can create topic. Just click the create topic. And we are done here. We can view in SNS console here, so we can just click this. And this is the details that we got here. Like this is the endpoint and this is the endpoint. And then we go back to this section. Okay, after we settle for this one, we need to go to the next step, which is to name the alarm. hide alarm. Then after that, we can just create this create alarm. When we click this, we can see the setting that we set just now. Then after we got this, we need to install and configure the CloudWatch agent on EC2 instance. So we need to search back to the EC2 instance, and we need to go to the instance section and click the public instance that we created just now, which is this one. Click here, and then we need to click connect here. We need to connect here. Just click connect here. So when this is happen, after we successfully log in into EC2 instance, into our public EC2 instance here, we need to use this code like I show you here. I will show you the coding here. Sudo install -y Amazon CloudWatch agent to install a CloudWatch agent. Okay, we just need to use this code only in this after we successfully connect to EC2 instance. Because I failed to connect the instance, I will just show the coding that we need to use here. And as you can see in the caption, we successfully to install Amazon CloudWatch agent. After we successfully here, we need to use the sudo Amazon CloudWatch agent config wizard. To run the configuration wizard, this code is on for us to use to configure CloudWatch agent to monitor system logs. So it's not, the command is not found because we need to make it to write this code into EC2 instance and not this in Cloud Shell. So I just show you the code that you need to write when you want to configure the CloudWatch agent on EC2. Okay, the next one is we need to choose EC2 instance role-based configurations. And we need to select default log. So the code we need to use is AR/log/message and /var/log/syslog. Which the both of this coding we need to use for role-based configuration. When you already done for this directory for role-based configurations, you need to start the CloudWatch agent using sudo systemctl start Amazon CloudWatch slash agent. Here, you need to use this code. Then you need to verify the log stream by opening CloudWatch dashboard. Here we need to find this log group, which is AWS-EC2/log, because I cannot find this group as I can make it in this instance because I failed to connect my instance to SSH and failed to download to install the CloudWatch. After we can get this, we need to monitor extra bucket activity using CloudWatch. We need to click the bucket just now. Just click it here. And we need to click properties. Scroll down to server access login. Then we create this edit button here. And and choose the server access login as enable. Then we need to specify our destination here. Just take our bucket here like this and choose our destination. And we got our destination region and our destination bucket name. And for the others, we just let just need to click save change. Then we need to create an S3 event notification to CloudWatch by we go to this S3 console. This one here. We need bucket create. Like for this, the bucket that we create just now. Then we need to go to properties here and go to event notification here, and we need to click this create event notification and assign event name and tick on this all object create events. For this destination, it's supposed to be have another one choice, which is CloudWatch logs. But because of I cannot connect to my instance and I cannot install CloudWatch agent in here, so I'll just go with the SNS topic here and choose from my SNS topics. So we choose it as button 2403 CloudWatch alarm topic. Then I save the events here. We got an unknown error, which is like I said before, we cannot connect our instance here and it's affect the another step, next step for CloudWatch. So we just cancel it as we just can go through the next step, which is we need to go to the CloudWatch dashboard. Then we create this create dashboard here, or you can just click here. So I will put my name. This create dashboard. Then we successfully got this one, and this is our dashboard for monitor the CloudWatch. So we need to add a first widget as click is metric. This metric is our widget type as line, and just go to the next. This one is just like before. We need it should have an alarm here, but because of we cannot make it as we cannot fail to connect our instance, so just show you how to do it. So this just create the create widget, so we can get this monitoring dashboard. Can and the second one is you can create another one by using data type slot, and this one is I choose log 7. Next, here we have a log insights. If we browse log group, it should be out here like I said before. The log group that we need is AWS slash EC2 slash logs, but we don't have it here, so we cannot take it. We cannot take it into the dashboard as we cannot connect to our instance. Okay, so when we done choose our group logs, we can just monitor everything here in the monitoring dashboard. So that's all for AWS Cloud Resource Monitoring and Storage System. I can say that I successfully did it, but I have a problem to connect to my instance, to my public instance. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.